So last night we actually were supposed to be camping at Warm Creek Bay out here in the Glen Canyon area, and well, we saw 2 other rigs camped at a distance, and we wanted to ask them what they thought was a suitable spot to camp, either in the dry lake bed or along it. And as we were going to go and actually go talk to them, I was following existing tracks because I know better than to just go and start making my own. And as I was doing that, I don't know when, but the moisture in the soil started to change, and in a matter of seconds the truck just sunk underneath its own weight, and well, it was up to the control arms and the skid plates deep in mud, so couldn't get her out with max tracks, couldn't winch forward. I needed a good tug in the rear. And so, well, after talking to those guys, and you know, they attempted to help me out with what they could. They didn't really have any recovery gear. I only had one shackle. So anyway, it was just a mess of a situation. And Kristy and I have never really encountered anything like that. We usually try to play it smart, but well, it worked out in the end. We ended up having to call a towing company. We didn't have any signal, so we actually had to use our Garmin InReach. We hit the SOS button, and within a matter of seconds, we were in touch with Park Services here at the National Glen area, who arranged a tow for us to get extracted or recovered. So it ended up being a very expensive mistake. We were actually not supposed to really be there to begin with, but we wanted to check it out. Our real destination, however, was this. Check this out. This is Alstrom's Point here in the Glen Canyon National Park area, and it is beautiful. The sun is starting to set here, and you guys can kind of see how amazing it is. It used to overlook the Lake Powell down there, but Lake Powell has actually been so dried up over the years that, well, now you guys can see the level of water. This lake is so dry currently. I know they've been in a drought for a while and could really use some rain. But yeah, check this out. Despite our mishap yesterday, it still ended up being a good day today, finding this camp spot up here. And I know Kristy and Ellie are absolutely loving it.
Please, strawberry. Strawberry.
We found my keys.
Oh. Wow. Wow.
Here you go, Mama. Go.
What do you say? What do
Hey.
you say?
What do you say?
Mama.
You're welcome, baby.
Civilization.
Cheers.
Oh, this is so good.
Yeah. Once you drink the water. Is yours like cooked really well?
Yes, Mama.
It is now.
Yes.
Cheers.
She's like, cheers.
He loves it. Mm-hmm. Come here, please. Oh yeah. Oh, you're not hungry?
So this is our current setup right now. We got the 23-0 tent out, we actually took the rain fly off in case it got windy tonight. Since we are in the desert, we don't really expect a lot of rain, so we decided to leave it off for the rest of the trip. We are checking the forecast every day though, just in case, but we decided to get more airflow in because it is getting a little hotter. And then you can also see we have our shower enclosure open as well. Our awning has been a godsend throughout this entire trip, just because the sun out here can get super bright, and it is a lot more intense than it is back at home. But you guys can see we've been running our Snowmaster fridge with our Timbo Tusk slide. Everything has been running great. It's actually so efficient, guys, that this diesel battery has no problem running this thing for a good while. So definitely one of the better investments we've made. You can kind of see we have our front runner box carrying our non-perishable items in here. So on a side note, it did get a little windy. There were a few wind gusts that kind of scared us, because at first we actually didn't have our awning staked at all. It was just kind of freestanding. The winds were actually coming from the rear of the truck, so we figured to put the awning this way it would be fine, but then the winds changed, or the wind direction changed, so because we couldn't stake down, we actually ended up using some rocks, and it worked out just fine. They haven't really shifted or moved or anything like that, so it's been working out pretty good. Check out our view from our tent. For those of you that don't know, the 23-0 tents, these things are awesome. But look at that. I can't wait to wake up tomorrow morning and get to watch the sunrise from this angle. At least tablet. Yeah, we're pretty comfortable out here, I'm not gonna lie, y'all. We are not struggling for the most part, unless we get bogged down in a mud pit. Here you guys can see a very happy little 2-year-old learning about shapes on her tablet. Say hi.
Hi.
What are you doing?
I hate the tablet.
What are you doing on the tablet? Is that a puzzle?
The puddle.
Do you like it?
Yep.
Yeah?
She's playing with her little caterpillar on her tablet.
She had a long day of exploring the area, so we figured it was time to let her enjoy her downtime on her tablet. How was your day?
It's been good.
Yeah?
It's a little hot up here, but it's definitely cooled down.
Yeah,
So
I agree.
it's been really awesome having this awning too.
Yeah?
Yep.
Last night we did want to record more of the recovery, but we were just so stressed out with the outcome of things. We weren't really panicking, you know, but we were just stressed of the overall situation, and then having a little toddler getting stuck in the middle of nowhere. We just wanted to get out of there, and ended up getting a hotel room. By the time we got back and washed the truck full of mud and all that stuff, it was probably like 2 a.m. or so. So we woke up this morning around 9 and decided to come up here for redemption, and we got it. Look at that. It's just awesome. Just an awesome view. Really nice camp spot. And I just can't, I mean, if you guys ever get the opportunity to come up here, do it. But be warned, please clean up after yourself. This place has been the cleanest place we've found thus far. There's like not a lot of trash anywhere, so please keep it that way if you are going to come up here. We're going to be packing up tomorrow morning. We're going to punch that time card and head east. And we'll, like I said, whatever happens, we'll bring you guys along with us. Alright guys, so we're currently in the San Juans National Forest, and we found this little forest road along, or actually like right next to Durango, and we got a little down log over here, and then we got a little snowpack. So Kristy and I are going to attempt to move it with the winch and see how that goes to try to clear it. We don't have a saw on us or a chainsaw or anything like that, so the winch is our next best thing. So anyway, let's get to it. What's really Stop recording. All right, y'all, so we just found another downed tree, and this one we're not sure that we'll be able to clear as easily, just because it's wedged up right there against all those other trees. So this must have been a really tall guy, and it just kind of fell down and wedged itself right there. So outside of a chainsaw, there's probably no way we can get through this. We are going to try to see if we can probably sneak down under here, try to clear some of these limbs, and just take it from there. Let's see. Yeah, this thing's pretty dead, so we should be all right. Ready to clear some limbs?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Let's get these guys cleared. This one we might have to drive up to it
And see how high it is?
Yeah, because it's gonna. Okay. All right, guys, I hope you can hear me. It's a little windy out here, but well, this little national forest area actually led us to a really cool campsite, and we're super excited because, like, dude, this is awesome. I mean, this is incredible. Just for a random like find, we just searched this place this morning on I think, what was it iOverlander? Yeah,
iOverlander and the National Forest.
and the National Forest website. I think they said that this used to be a campground, but they decommissioned this when?
Not this one.
Oh, not this one?
Not this one. Yeah, this is all dispersed.
Oh, nice.
There's a different route for a decommissioned campsite.
I didn't check to see how long it was, but there was a bunch of like fallen trees and then a bunch of like snow embankments. Nothing crazy, as you guys saw, but super happy we're here. I mean, we worked for this one.
I know.
So now we can just kind of sit back and relax and enjoy the rest of our little trip, because tomorrow we leave for DFW, marking an end to our, how many days has it been?
7 days?
7, 8 days ish.
Well, we left last
Like eight days or so, 8 or 9 days trip. So pretty happy we're finally out of the Utah dust and out here in the mountains at 10,000 feet in elevation. So anyway, let's go get this thing set up and cook some lunch, have some snacks, and enjoy the rest of our little trip out here. We're gonna have to wash these chairs when we get home.
Yeah.
We have all this Utah dust on it. Alright guys, so some of y'all have seen what we do for a bathroom, or for a bathroom. We do like the little enclosure that we carry around, the little pop-up one. However, the more we play around with the shower enclosure by 23-0, the more we like this setup a little bit better. Now, there are a few hygiene considerations and that type of thing, right? Where you don't want to be too close to camp, but in our case, because we're all by ourselves, we're not with friends, we're not near anybody at all, we're going to go ahead and set up the shower enclosure as a bathroom and a little shower area as well as a changing area, so that way it's closer to camp. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and set up the shower enclosure, and I'm going to go ahead and set up the toilet so that way if nature calls, we're pretty much set. Now, Honey Bunches of Oats, is there anything that you need from this side of the truck?
Let me get her bag real quick.
So that's another thing. When you deploy this, you lose access to whatever's behind this door. So now's the time to go ahead and get whatever you need from this spot or from this side of the truck. So you just undo the zipper, undo these little Velcro straps. There's only two. Let this guy fold down, and then we go ahead and swing this arm open. The left arm goes first, followed by the right arm, and we're pretty much set. So now I probably will stake this before we use it, but the wind is really not very strong right now, so if we needed to use this right now, we could.
Oh no.
We're not going to take you a bath. So up in northern Arizona, we actually use this to take her a bath to keep her clean. So she's not the biggest fan of this shower enclosure. It's just a potty, Mama. Mm-hmm. It's so we can go to a potty. Careful, Mama's gonna open it. Careful, baby. Anyway, you guys get the point. Again, it's not the most sanitary thing to be so close to camp when you're doing this. You know, when you're pretty much setting your bathroom up right here. But I'm sure a lot of y'all that actually go camping and stuff will know bathroom breaks in the middle of the night are no fun. Now, we are by ourselves, so we could just go pretty much just pick a tree and go wherever, but as far as doing the deed, the main deed, we don't want to continue to create any environmental impacts. And I know it's kind of silly because some of y'all have been digging holes since you were kids. But things are changing, and it's starting to become frowned upon to dig holes and leave toilet paper in the ground and whatnot, and some people don't really know how far to dig those holes. So a lot of these national forests will have in their little boards, when you're actually coming up into these spots, to pack up any waste or anything like that. So basically what you pack in, you pack out. And having a portable toilet and a portable bathroom like this really helps do just that. So again, not the most sanitary thing, but in our case, because we're here and we're by ourselves, we're just going to stick to this. It works for us. We don't really mind it as much. And yeah, it's super easy to do too. Again, in the middle of the night, it's so much easier for my wife to come in here and feel safe and secure than it is for her to go to a tree that's further away from the tent itself. So just a little tip for y'all.
I want to be in a party. No.
You're gonna get your shoes all dirty, and Mama's not gonna be too happy with me because I let you do this. Get up, baby. Good job. I'm gonna go ahead and set up the awning. I don't need to do it. It's actually overcast right now, but I already checked the forecast on my Garmin inReach, and so far there's no precipitation or chances of precipitation in the next 48 hours. So I'm just gonna really just set it up for tonight, have a little bit of light in here. There's not a lot of wind, which is one of the other reasons why I'm gonna go ahead and set this thing up. Plus, some of y'all probably don't really know what it looks like to set this thing up, so I'm gonna go ahead and take care of that. What are we cooking?
Oh, we're cooking some chicken fajitas. So we got the lemon out, we have the queso fresco out, we have our sauces out as well, but we're really excited. Oh, and some veggies as well that is marinated, so very excited to dig into this.
Sun's getting low, gonna cook some dinner, and then we'll probably be headed home tomorrow morning. So thank you guys for joining us on this little series, and we can't wait to do more videos like this moving forward. Yeah, let us know how you guys like this whole little mini series of videos down in the comments below. There's definitely things we can improve on, but it's one thing to camp, but it's a whole different thing to pick up a camera and decide to share your adventures with, you know, the internet. So we're total novices at this, and we understand that we have a lot of room to improve on, but if you guys continue to enjoy it, you know, let us know and we'll continue to do these videos. But in the meantime, you guys be well, be safe. Hope you guys have great travels moving forward, and never stop wanting to learn. You know, never stop being curious, because that's the fundamental attribute to wanting to get out and explore. Again, it's so easy to get caught up in these rigs and these truck builds. They're so cool, but make sure that you're balancing it all with travels. You know, invest in travels before you invest in expensive gear, and I guarantee you're gonna have an awesome time. So if you guys have any further questions, leave them down in the comments below, or direct message us either on our Instagram or our Facebook. Look forward to hearing from y'all.